From the students of the Department of Meteorology and Atmospheric Science, here is your Penn State Campus Weather Service forecast.
Hello and happy Tuesday. My name is student meteorologist Brendan Schmalenberger here with your campus weather service forecast. Take a look behind me to start off the day at the Arboretum. Still a little bit dark out, but you can see a lot of those looming clouds right now, and that's going to be a big talk of today, a big rain day that we're expecting to be seeing. As of right now, they're only around 63 degrees, feels like 63, so a little bit on the modest side as we're around heading into mid-October pretty soon. Visibility is still 10 miles despite some of this cloud coverage. Some of the weather headlines that we have, again, precip alert. We're finally getting some much needed rain yet again throughout the entirety of the Commonwealth. Some fall signs as temperatures begin to drop to a more modest feel. And finally, a bit of some frost can also be seen on the forecast as we head later on into the week. But as of right now, though, let's talk about some of that rain, right? We're starting to see just a little bit of it start to touch the western portion of the state at around 6:50 right now as of then. And we are seeing a little bit of those cooler temperatures as I talked about. We're seeing only around 63 degrees or so, State College, 64 out in Pittsburgh, and Philadelphia looking at around 65. So nothing too terrible right now so far, and that's a pretty common theme throughout the entirety of the northeastern shoreboard. Around 62 out in Boston, 69 up in New Haven, really going to be the highest temperatures that we're seeing right now. But in terms of temperature departure, it's actually been way higher over the last couple of days. We've been seeing temperatures all the way up into the 80s. 75 degrees in State College, plus 9 degrees that we have seen over since yesterday, and has been really that way throughout the entirety of the weekend that we saw. But let's talk about rain, right? Well, as we go throughout the rest of today, we're really seeing almost the entirety of the state. No matter where you look, it's going to be covered in rain, right? That's going to be continuous all the way up until around noontime tomorrow, where we'll finally start to see the remnants of that escape from the southeastern portion of the state. And we're seeing, as we look at some of these precip amounts, I mean, we have seen very low amounts in State College, Center County specifically, but I mean, we're getting around, what, 0.8 of an inch right there. Philadelphia, you're getting over an inch 0.06. Erie, you're seeing about an inch, 0.08 up there as well. So definitely a little bit of those higher precips, and it's not going to be until around late Wednesday night, tomorrow night, that we're going to see the rest of this line start to move off of the northeast, and we're really not seeing much else besides that. I mean, we might be getting a couple clouds down here as we get later on into Saturday, starting to seep into Pennsylvania, but really not much else that there is to talk about. As of today, though, again, rain is the name of the game. High is 74, still a little bit warmer, but nothing too terrible. Wind is south at around 7 miles per hour. Just make sure that you have an umbrella if you happen to be out today. Going into later on tonight, though, we are going to see some of that rain continue to go in as we saw on the radar. A low of 54, so we're getting a little bit of the lower temperatures. Nothing too terrible yet, right? Wind southwest 8 miles per hour. Again, expect rain throughout the entirety of the night. And then into tomorrow, 65, a little bit lower temperatures. Again, be wary though, it is going to be mostly sunny in the afternoon, but we can be seeing some of that precip steep into around noontime of Wednesday. Now, take a look at the 7-day right here. Thursday is what I really want to point out here. A low of 32 degrees. Despite it being mostly sunny throughout the day, we could be seeing a little bit of some frosting effects as we get earlier on into the morning in some areas of the Commonwealth, and that also holds true for Friday. We will see, though, where those temperature trends start to go off. However, as we get into Saturday, some clouds again, as we saw, but mostly sunny conditions throughout much of the day. High is 66. Pretty moderate temperatures, though, especially with the lows, around 42, 44, and 44 as we get into Sunday and Monday, looking like a pretty beautiful week, just despite today and possibly earlier on into tomorrow. That's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.